You're tuning in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, coming at you with another live stream as you enter into the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way in and like the video. Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Let me know if y'all can hear me real loud and clear. I'm not using the microphone right now. Matter of fact, let me go get the microphone so y'all can hear me much clearer. Give me 1 second and I will be right back. Let me go get the microphone so that you can hear me loud and clear. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Be right back. Hopefully y'all can hear me loud and clear. I'll check my phone in a second. Let me get everything set up. Let me get my mic set up, y'all. We're going to have this conversation. This is going to be an interesting conversation because you have folks out here saying that we promoting fear, and that's not to be the case. We promote what the Most High shows us. Observing wise, these men have spoke for themselves on their content. For those who follow Ringo TV Reactions, Brainwaves, they speak for themselves. And I'm going to add on to it because you see what's happening is people come over at the other side of town. How can we hate? How can we hate? Hold on, let me set this up. How can we hate? Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna not do it for now. Hold on. Yeah, how can we hate, right? How can we hate when we've been doing the work of the Lord for a certain amount of time? Because you know the Lord doesn't deal with time, He deals with our fruit accordingly, right? So the reason why they're doing this smear campaign on us is because they thought if we do a smear campaign on these guys, we're going to get all these supporters to watch us, follow us, because we showing them assumingly that we got certain things going on. And when you look at the whole situation, they don't bring no hospitality to their platform. All they bring is fear. We show y'all hospitality. We appreciate y'all coming to our platform. You could be doing different things, right? Do different things you got going on in your lives. So we appreciate your hospitality for coming in the comment section. Support when you can. Because you see that we have it to whereas, just like our forefather Jacob, he showed hospitality. Abram, Isaac, Jacob, you name it. We show hospitality to the people. And what tends to happen is when we show hospitality to the people, people have an issue with that. How many of you work in the hospitality business? And when you work in a hospitality business and you make sure the people is good, they support you multitude of ways. That's how it's supposed to be. When we on YouTube, we show hospitality. We give all praises to the Most High. They keep showing fear on their content every day. Every single day they show fear content. They don't talk about anything hospitality. They don't talk about having fun. They don't talk about family gatherings. All they talk about separation, 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 separation. We talk about hospitality, true hospitalities. And if you know what the thumbnail, Ringo, welcome to North Carolina. Brainwaves, welcome to Georgia, where you from. Floridian Rollo, Rollo, welcome to Florida. Because those places have their hospitality. Not to say South Carolina don't. We just don't know anybody in South Carolina that does hospitality. Yeah, I come from New York. Ringo comes from New York. At the same time, we show hospitality wherever we go. Even in New York City, Ringo could speak for his experience. I'm just speaking on what I'm seeing, observing, and it's like when people come to our platform, they could be themselves as respectful in a hospitality platform. And see, what's happening is they don't like the fact that we calling them out on their fear tactics. We don't bring fear over here. I'm not saying I'm perfect. There's things I have to work on, just as Brainwiz, Rango talks about theirs. I'm just saying that we bring hospitality over here to our platforms. We don't show fear content. I talk about certain things that happen in the world, what to look out for, what to be aware of. So my hands are clean. I didn't bring fear. I didn't bring fear to my audience. I was like, hey, just be careful in particular states because they're doing certain things, doing that. I didn't tell people, oh, you need to rush. I was just saying, hey, look into certain things that's going to be hospitality for you and your family, so you could be at peace. That's what Ringo did. Brainwiz is doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. People that's in the comment section, in the chat, mods, non-mods, members only, everybody's contributing. When you come to YouTube, you want to have fun. At the same time, you want to hear the truth. You want to know the truth. We're going to get into some scriptures about hospitality. See, they don't talk about hospitality. They're talking about fear-mongering all day. Schizophrenic stuff all day. And they don't like the fact that we're not agreeing with their fear-mongering. And so because we don't agree with their fear-mongering, now we the enemy. We the devil. The Bible says, I'm your enemy. I'm your enemy. I'm your enemy. What did I do wrong to you guys? What did they do wrong to you? You see what I'm saying? So they always trying to pull off this skit. This skit, I'm telling you. Let me go to my OBS, make sure my mic is good. Let me show you my mic is good, my audio. Let me go to it. All right, there we go. All right, y'all. Y'all can hear me much better. When we get people in the chat, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. So without further ado, I'm going to remove myself off of StreamYards. And we're going to go to some scriptures, all right? Let's go to it. All right, this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 9, verse 9 to 11. I'm just waiting for it to load up. Give me 1 second. This is the book of Peter, 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 9 to 11. Use hospitality to one another without grudging. Verse 10. As every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. Verse 11, if any man speak, let him speak the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth, that God in all things may be glorified through Jesus Christ, to whom he prays in dominion forever and ever. Amen. Let's read it again. The book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verses 9 to 11. Use hospitality one to another without grudging. Verse 10. As every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another as good stewards of the manifold God of grace. meaning we look out for one another. Hospitality, we look out for one another, making sure we on point with God. Let me read on. By the grace of the Lord. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth, that God in all things may be glorified through Jesus Christ, to whom he praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen. All praises to the Lord. All praises to the Lord for bringing out that scripture. Let's get to it. Get to some more hospitality. This is the book of Matthew. We're going to get to that in a second. The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 34. But the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be unto you as one born among you, and thou shalt love him as thyself. For ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Hospitality, not no fear-mongering. Titus, 1:8. 1 and 8, chapter 1, verse 8. But a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, sober, joyous, just, holy, temperate, meaning patient. Let's get to Luke chapter 14, verses 12 through 14. It says, Then say he also to him that bade him, When thou make a dinner or a supper, call not thy friends nor thy brethren, neither thy kinsmen nor thy rich neighbors, lest thou also buy thee again, and a recompense be made thee. Verse 13, But when thou make a feast, call the poor, the maimed, the lame, the blind. Verse 14, And thou shalt be blessed, for they cannot recompense thee, for thou shalt be recompensed at the resurrection of the just. You see how hospitality, we bring hospitality to the people that may not have a voice. And you see how they pushing fear-mongering of those who's calling out Newgrass and D-Dower and the rest of these Esau's. They're not bringing hospitality to the people. They bringing fear every day. They get online, talk about fear economy, fear where you at. Come with us. We the safe havens. No, the Most High is the safe haven. So why did Christ say, call not thy friends, nor thy brethren, nor thy kinsmen, nor thy rich neighbors? That's talking about the Pharisees. They're not making recompense with us. All these people that say they for the people, by the people, ain't for the people. Ain't for those who don't have a voice. We give people opportunities to speak what's going on. We share their content. You, the viewers, look into it. That's hospitality. They don't like when we give hospitality. Let's read on. First Timothy chapter 5, verse 10. Well reported of for good works. If she had brought up children, if she had lodged strangers, if she washed the saints' feet, if she has revealed the afflicted, if she has diligently followed every good work. The ladies doing hospitality. They ladies don't do hospitality. They ladies disrespect other women, other men's husbands, you name it. Let's read on. Ephesians 6 and 7. With good will doing service as to the Lord and not to men. Ooh! Let's do that again. Let's read it again. Ephesians 6 and 7, right? Let's read it again. It states, with good will doing service as to the Lord and not to men. Romans 16:2, that ye receive her in the Lord as becoming saints, and that ye assist her in whatsoever business she had need of you. For she hath become a succor of many, and of myself also. Absolutely. Forever Studios, can you hear me loud in the chat? Can you hear me loud in the chat? Appreciate you tuning in. And those watching in the clouds viewing. Think about this. Think about the things I just read from the Most High perspective. They have an issue with our hospitality. They want us to preach this doom and gloom. Preach this doom and gloom. End of the world type of nonsense. That's what they want us to preach. They want us to preach these things because there's no life in them whatsoever. There's no life in them whatsoever. Let me know if y'all hear. Do you hear a double? Do you hear a double? You hear everything clear? Let me know in the chat, y'all. Do I need to take my Shure mic off the StreamYards? Let me know if you hear a double or you hear me loud and clear. Let me check my phone because I know Forever Studios is at work. Hold on. Do you hear a double? Let me know in the chat, y'all. Do I need to? All right, so everything's good. Everything's good. I put my volume on my phone up. Everything's good. So think about it. These people, when they go live, they show fear. They don't show no hospitality to one another. We show hospitality to one another. We having a good time doing the Lord's work and having our hands clean so that we don't have to deal with it when our time comes. They in fear. They trembling. Their content is so plain, it's not even funny. It's so plain, it's so outdated. They can't talk about anything else. And when they try to talk about anything else, it's like they forcing it. They forcing it upon their listeners. And their listeners don't have anything they can learn from them. Nothing whatsoever. Or they talk about force. When did the Most High say we got to force to do this and force to do that? It's not even in the scriptures. He give us things that we need to do, yet it's no force situation. It's the devil forcing them. You got to come on a certain time and do this, do the fear mongering, do all this other nonsense. We do hospitality work. That's why wherever we go, people appreciate seeing us. People don't mind talking to us. At the same time, as long as it's respectful, we open up to hear what the people got to say and we look into it. We show hospitality to our audience. We don't force our audience to do anything that they don't want to do. We give them hey, be mindful of certain things, cognizant of what we saying or whatever you listen to. If it's not matching with the word, then that's a different story. At the same time, we don't force people to do what they don't want to do. Over there, don't watch Brainwaves, don't watch Ringo, don't watch Rollo, don't watch Mark the Messenger, don't watch these people, don't watch these people, they showing fear. Even though Mark the Messenger respectfully gotta repent and be accountable, flip-flopping with the Ringo New Breed situation, and more so also dealing with what you saw. I'm saying it, I'm pronouncing it wrong, but just say born again Israelites. So things like that he has to deal with. The Most High, is going to let him know. So when we come on here, we show hospitality. How many of you been to the South? And people show you hospitality. If you need something, they got it. If they don't got it, somebody else got it. You get what I'm saying? So we show hospitality. What they show on their platforms every time they come on? Fear. They don't talk about nothing hospitality. They don't talk about how you can make more significant funds in this day of time. They just want all the rewards to come to them. And then when they can't have their way with you, Just like how D. Dawa admitted in one of his videos, they just recently kicked out another person. They recently kicked out another person in Straightway, by the way, y'all. From what I'm hearing. And then, I got the clip. Matter of fact, I got the clip. It's the same clip. I got the clip. I'm going to upload it later on in the video. I'm going to do a two-part with D. Dawa, use my talking point, and also D. Dawa disrespected D. Dawa, disrespect himself, because he always disrespects himself. However, D. Dawa disrespected Rufus, and he admitted in that clip he also kicked out another member that was similar to Rufus. Alright? So, when I look at this whole thing of what's going on, we show hospitality. We don't show fear-mongering. And so what they're trying to do is tell the audience, we the hospitality. We showing you what's going on in the world. You need to focus on that. They talking about worldly things. No, they into the worldly things. They down with those people. We ain't down with those people. We do the Lord's work, hospitality. Christ was doing hospitality. He was around people that the Pharisees and Sadducees didn't want to talk to. They had an issue with Christ talking to the people that they disrespected, took from them, stole from them, robbed from them. And so what we're doing is, we seen that they're trying to shut down the voiceless people, saying, oh, ain't nobody gonna watch this particular content creator or that content creator, ha 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 ha, doing the stupid laughs. And yet we see right through it. You get what I'm saying? So without further ado, let me do something here real quick. Let me go here. Show y'all something real quick. Okay, hold on. All right, let me see. Let me do this. So, I'm going to show you something. I think I have it. If it's not this one, it's something to the effect. You know, like when you go out, people show you hospitality. People appreciate you coming through to their event or whatever you got going on. And they make sure you good, your family good, or people you bringing with you good. That's what Christ was showing. Christ was showing hospitality, and the Pharisees and the Sadducees have an issue with that. I don't want to show hospitals as examples. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to go back to my thing. Y'all get the drift, though. Y'all get the drift of what I'm saying. When I do find a footage, a legitimate footage of what I'm talking about, you see exactly what I'm saying. Hold on 1 second. Let me see something on my phone. I'm trying to see something. Hold on. Yeah, this fool just went on again. This fool done went on again. Let me show you there's no hospitality in Newgrass video. Newgrass just came on again. So what we're going to do, Newgrass just went on again. No hospitality.
I talked to my dog.
No hospitality in his videos. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Newgrass doing it again. Newgrass is doing it again, y'all. Hold on, we're gonna get him right now. No hospitality. No hospitality in his videos. Y'all can hear me loud and clear, let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear, y'all. If you can hear me loud and clear, put a 1 in the chat. All right, let me, now he's covering something. That's besides the point. Let's see what's going on here.
Good, everybody. It's your brother New Breed through with another video.
Oh, hold on. I gotta take this off. Hold on. Gotta make sure you hear it. Hear the content.
You know, some of you all are probably wondering, why is it that it seems like everywhere you go, whether it's your workplace, your community, some type of social function, why does it seem like someone always wants to make an enemy out of you? Well, I'm going to give you some reasons. See, a lot of the times, it's because you can see through people. You can see their intentions. And you're living in a world where a lot of people are used to being able to manipulate everyone around you. I mean, they're acclimated with a skill set.
You see, all they pushing is fair content. Now once this guy ever show hospitality, how Christ show hospitality, how the men minister to the kings, the prophets, etc. show hospitality. They have no hospitality to the people. All they show is fear tactics, wherever you work at, that, all this nonsense, all this fear, no solutions
Of manipulation. And in the world we're living in now, that's what most people rely on. That is the American way. Wordplay. I mean,
how's that the American way? How's that the American way? You in America. You mean that's your way. And those deal with you.
everything somebody's saying has a small print. Just like the contracts here in America, right? And people are used to being able to fast talk, sway narratives, opinions, warp, manipulate, twist, and distort.
All the tactics. No hospitality. Nobody has said you shown hospitality. You ain't shown no hospitality at the uniforms. You ain't shown no hospitality in particular in your walk of life whatsoever. No hospitality. No fruits. All you talk about me, and all the excuses. I'm gonna show you the difference between hospitality, what we show, and the fear tactics that he's showing. After we show this tactic he's doing, we're gonna get to the hospitality. All right, here we go.
The minds of the sheep. And the fact that God's chosen people can see the manipulative tactics that a lot of people bear. Now, people are going to make enemies out of you because of this. It's a superpower. Why? Because the Most High have given you discernment.
No, you mean the people supposed to give discernment. The Most High has given us discernment. And we show hospitality, giving you an opportunity to repent. We know you're not going to repent. Because of your egos, of your haughtiness, your desires of destroying and making people seem like they're crazy. Let's go.
To know who is who and what is what.
Hi, we're Visible. Getting set to travel this summer and need a wireless plan that'll keep you connected?
And a skill that the Most High wants us to definitely have in our repertoire is to be able to listen more than you speak. That's right, listen more than you speak.
Listen more than you speak.
Because you have nothing to talk about. You just submit in your video. You have nothing to talk about. You guys have nothing to talk about. You have no hospitality to talk about. You have no outgoing skills. You don't have no way of dealing with people directly. You deal with people indirectly. Now you admit you don't have no skills. You admit to your audience they just can't see through it because they fabricate about what you say and not look into what you're doing. Let's go.
The Bible even tells us, be slow to speak, quick to listen. Why? Because a lot of the times people will reveal exactly who they are. All you got to do is pay attention. See, a lot of people in the world don't do that. There's a cognitive dissonance going on within the planet, and logic has been stripped from a lot of individuals.
He's saying that logic has stripped from a lot of individuals. You talking about self-doubt and others? Because your plan of evil is not working on the masses, including us. We the problem now. You so scared to say the names to your audience, which they not. Some of them should know that you're not talking about the worldly things. You enter the worldly things. You're talking about us. Let's continue.
Whether it be from psychological warfare, whether it be biochemical warfare, or it just be that people are not tapping into the Bible, tapping into the scriptures, not gaining that insight that they.
You're not tapping into the Bible. You're not tapping into the scriptures. I was just reading the scriptures of hospitality. And watch I guarantee you that this entity is going to talk about hospitality. Him and D-Dowell. If y'all start seeing them talk about hospitality, know it's fake. It's not real. Let's continue.
They need. See, the Bible tells us to test the spirit on people.
That's what
to see if their words be true.
That's what we do.
And quite often you'll find out that a lot of people in this modern society are snakes. They are conniving. They are backbiting. They are.
How we snakes and backbiting when you showing your real fruits in real time. Let's go.
Are gossipers. And see, the issue is you can see right through them, so they're threatened. They're intimidated and they're insecure. Oh, they're afraid. They're afraid because they may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes with vain philosophy and grandiose speeches, and you can see they've been compromised.
He's telling on himself, y'all. He's telling on himself that he's been compromised. He's telling on himself that he's been compromised. And whatever he's wearing, he's trying to cover it because of guilt. We already know you're guilty as it is. You keep telling on yourself. You keep making yourself look more bad as time goes on. There's no hospitality in you. Let's go.
See, there's a lot of people who's fair with wordplay, but God's chosen people can see when somebody's not operating in a righteous spirit. It is very apparent to us. They don't like that. So they'll make an enemy out of you. They'll lie on you. They'll spread rumors and innuendos. These narcissistic demons will begin to really challenge you publicly. That's one thing they love to do because it's all about swaying people's thoughts on you. And they'll take preemptive measures. Because these people are about warfare. So what they'll do is they'll try to destroy your public image, destroy you publicly before the truth comes out about them. These type of people like to throw stones and hide their hands. These type of people are very, very vindictive, vengeful.
You mean that you applying that to yourself and others that you're dealing with? And you doing most of the nasty what they're telling you to do? You're not talking about hospitality. You're not talking about what Christ instructs us to do because you don't believe in Christ, you don't believe in the Lord whatsoever. All you believe in separation from God. You admit that you separate from God and state, and that's the trickle effect. You admit to your whole audience that you don't longer down with the truth. You never believe in the truth from the get-go. You just needed certain people at particular times. And when the Most High revealed us who you are now, you want to play your hand like Esau always do, crouch and play like it wasn't me. They bullying me, trying to get new prospects. Let's go.
And they're all about being tacticianers at targeting people who can see them, the chosen, the righteous, the remnant. And they're threatened by these individuals. That's why you may have seen growing up, perhaps in school, you might have been a person who was quiet. You mind your business, but one thing about it, you were observant. You were very observant. You looked at everyone around you, and you paid attention to what people said, and you.
He's always using what we say, what we said, what brain say, what any man of observation. You don't have no observation. You are overthinking, you are overforcing the content because you can't do content no more. You can't just hey man, look, which I know you won't. You won't own up to what you did because you're prideful. You running out of material. D-Dow was running out of material. Yeah, you're gonna get views because people are struck on fear content than actual content, than hospitality. Majority of the people went from hospitality to fear mongering. So you know that. Yet sooner or later they're gonna realize that the fear mongering is gonna lead them to hell. When if they catch it, they can remove themselves and get right back to hospitality. What Christ expects us to do, to be in hospitality. Let him do what he does. He's in control of good and evil. And so this manipulation, man, it's not going to work on the masses eventually.
You were quiet. Stay to yourself. And the reason you were quiet and stay to yourself because through observation, you might have seen that a lot of people around you are snakes. A lot of people around you are wolves in sheep's clothing. A lot of people can't hide their true intentions from you. Why? Because you're listening. You're watching. You're seeing who is who. You're peeping the scene. So, for some odd reason, people are trying to make enemies out of you because they fear what they don't understand. They fear you because you're...
Nobody fears no man. We only fear the Lord. I don't fear man. I know these brothers speak for themselves. They don't fear man. So stop capping. You fear man more than you fear God. You fear what's going to come out about you. Because you've been doing it for a long time with certain people. Now you so concerned what's happening to you, so you can't focus on the actual content that you're supposed to do, which Esau is doing right now. Apparently, you can't use us, and manipulate those who left your spell and come back to support you. So all you can do is fear mongering for the rest of the days on YouTube. You and D-Dow and anybody else that's pushing fear content. You are into the retrobate. You are that base mind. We could talk about anything and still get the numbers the most high see fit. And we're not worrying about support. We're not lacking. The most high always make sure we're good regardless. You on the other hand, forcing content, can't figure out what direction you're going to go to because you're already in your guilt. The crash outs, you show your real self. Hey, it's there forever. You can't get out of it. Let's go.
You're minding your business. You're showing a level of integrity because you're not involved with hearsay. You're not initiating in any type of mess or nonsense. You're not involved in any of that. So those who are fervent and slander, rumors, innuendos, they're looking at you like, yo, what's up with this person? These people are like thinking like this.
Spectrum Internet offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider. With Spectrum Internet,
that person thinks they're better than me. Well, in fact, you are better than them. You're,
No, you think you better than us. No, we better than y'all and what we do. And we ain't got to force the situation. We better than y'all than what y'all doing. What y'all doing is not working. All y'all gotta do is force to get things. We don't have to force for things to come to us. So yes, we better than y'all. You trying to flip psychiatry? It's not working over here.
chosen by the Most High to be set apart. It's nothing wrong with being better than them when you're doing the right thing, when you're serving the Most High, when you're staying to yourself, when you're learning to watch your surroundings. Now, a lot of people are threatened by that because they can't fast talk you. They can't manipulate you. They can't usurp authority over you. They can't, you
assert authority over people that supported other particular content creators, such as myself, Ringo. You telling them what to do with their support. You telling your audience what to do, what not to do. They complying because if they don't comply, you gonna call them out of what they doing behind the scenes. So yeah, you got a lot of skeletons that's coming out the woodworks, and it's more coming out because you can train right now in real time. Let's go.
force friendships on you. See, God's chosen people are all about the.
Nobody force friendships. Stop lying. You try to force things. Hold on, listen to this lie.
They can't manipulate you. They can't usurp authority over you. They can't, force friendships on you. See, God's chosen people are all about the vibes, going with the flow, understanding that friendships come naturally, organically. They're threatened by that because they're used to being able to insert themselves in people's lives. They're used to being able to insert themselves in people's business. But you, brother,
that you did. You force situations. Once again, you was on a platform with somebody I was dealing with, and you trying to get information out of her about my pay stubs and everything else. Yeah, you trying to tell your audience this other side of you that you're not even what you trying to play saint. You're not no saint. It's out there in the public. Everybody heard it. You're making yourself look bad, trying to tell people that you're not this narcissistic NPC, you're not this weird, strange guy. This is crazy. Let's go.
brothers and sisters are not allowing that. So they're looking at it like, all right, if I can't get an understanding of them, I'm going to make an enemy out of them. Why? Because you're a person who set healthy boundaries for yourself. If you're a person who not involved in all of the nonsense, they're looking at you as a threat. And that's how it is.
No, you're not a threat. You're not a threat. Stop. You're not a threat. Dude. The Most High is destroying you from you within. You don't even see it because of pride and arrogancy. Pride become before the fall. You fall right in front of your audience. And your audience don't care for you because once they see you no longer useful as a useful eater, they're going to find somebody else to be useful eater. So you digging a hole for your own self. Let's go.
You become a threat. Why? Because you shine light on all their insecurities, all their fears, and it's a reflection of how they really are because they're comparing themselves to how you are. And a lot of these people have a group mentality. They gotta fit in. They gotta be accepted by everybody. Look, let me tell you right now.
You mean telling yourself that you gotta be accepted by everybody? Hospitality, we do things differently. We don't force people to talk to us. We don't force people to hang out with us. We don't force people to do business with us. they come naturally, and you see that they're on point, you're going to give them a shot, give them a chance, test them out, see what they're about. Something that you're not privy to. You always fell in the test all the time. You always felt the test.
The Most High's chosen people don't mind standing alone. Not at all. You know, one thing about the highly intelligent person is they can fit in with a crowd as well as they can stand on their own, right? And that also is a characteristic that they fear because they have to be insulated by people. They have to have a support system. They always have to have people in a circle that's holding them up, that is motivating them, people who make them feel safe and secure.
He's trying to tell y'all he can do that. He's trying to tell y'all he can do that. He's not talking about. He's trying to say we doing that. No. We tell the people make sure the Lord is beside you. We tell the people make sure the Lord is beside you. Do the hospitality work. Do the charitable work. Do it for the Lord's sake, not our sake. You trying to appease the people. Wasn't for me. You will not do this and do that type of nonsense with your arrogant self. Let's go.
And God's chosen people can walk alone. So they're looking at you like a threat. Now they'll go around trying to literally hire people. Literally hire them to try to go against you. One man or one woman. They'll start a whole recruiting process. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. This is how gang stalking happens. This is how organizing mobbing happens. When you've displayed a level of strength, foresight, and vision that has become a potential threat to those who have a hive mentality. And now they're recruiting other people to go against you, brothers and sisters. Very interesting how it happens, right? Why did they make an enemy out of you? Because you can see them for who they are.
Keep up with the lies, because you gotta feed the beast. You gotta feed the beast. You gotta keep up with the lies, keep up with the narrative. You're running out of material, as I stated so many times. It's showing right here. Pleasure. You don't have no hospitality, no earthly goods whatsoever. Let's go.
See, they want to masquerade. They want to hide. They don't want the left hand to know what the right hand's doing. They don't want people to see them for who they actually are.
Meaning you're talking about yourself. I already own up to my wrongs. You haven't owned up to any of your wrongs. Ringo owned up to his wrongs. Brainwave owned up to his wrongs. In the hospitality, we have people let us know behind the scenes or maybe in public. If they have to catch us public. Do we sit here and cry, complain? No, we look into what people are saying. You don't want to hear what nobody has to say. You want people to kiss your behind.
That's a threat to their very existence. So now you got to go. In their mind, this is how these demons think. That you got to go. Well, look, let me tell you something. The scriptures say that God's chosen people can have 1,000 people in a town. 1,000 people, a whole city can come against God's people. And we'll watch them all fall at the wayside. We'll watch them all get judgment.
You see how he's getting wicked with his tone now? You see the entities coming out of y'all? The entity is trying to say, I want harm to happen to those guys. I want harm to happen to those who this is self for me. They calling me out. Why they not trembling? I'm trembling because you don't have the Most High in you. That's why. You keep telling on yourself. Pharaoh, your heart is being hardened even more. Man, the Most High is tearing you up because you don't want to repent. Let's go.
By the Most High. All you got to do is stay obedient, stay disciplined, stay in your word, keep your head down, and most of all, get far away from these devils. Once you see them, don't allow them in. Don't give them a point of entry. Don't give them the time of day.
You still watching our content, so quit telling your audience that we devils because we not devils. You still watch our content. You watching right now. You want the viewers right now. Party thumbs down the video with your constituents. So quit with the nonsense.
Don't give them the conversation. Understand how valuable you are, not only to the body of Christ, but to your friends, family, and everybody around you who really do support you, brothers and sisters.
All the hypocrisy. You tell people to be away from your family, friends, and sisters. Now you're trying to say, hey, I'm trying to retract what I used to say. No, you still mean it. You're just trying to be how the demon does, try to be friendly, trying to find people to cover who you really are. That's not going to work anymore. D-Dollars even trying to recruit. It's not working. Let's go.
Separate the real from the fake, the wheat from the tare, and don't give these devils the damn time of day once they reveal who they are. Because once they show them horns, you got to keep it moving. I said you got to keep it moving. Look, they making enemies out of you because you can see who they are. They cannot manipulate you. They cannot stop you.
He keep telling on himself even more and more. You making so much people that really see what's going on. You making people see that you really falling apart. And they're not gonna tell you them entities in the chat gonna tell you because they want to see you fall. Because they don't have nothing to look forward to anyway. Let's go.
From elevating, and most of all, their insecurities are bleeding out. And as time grows, the more discernment you'll have. As long as you stay faithful to the Creator and do what it is you're supposed to do, brothers and sisters, and always learn from your mistakes when you have let these devils and snakes come into the picture.
You ain't let go of anything. You still calling us demons, devils, all this hogwash talk. Keep telling on yourself. Let's go.
Tell you right now, one thing that I've learned personally over the last, I would say 5 to 6 months, is that when I get that impulse that a person ain't right, never go against my better judgment.
You heard him being guilty. The last 5 or 6 months. So the last 5 or 6 months, he's telling his audience about me, Ringo, Brainwaves, and other people he fall out that will come out eventually and let it be known why they had a fallout. When the time comes, they will hit up Ringo, hit up Brainwaves, hit me up, and let us know what's going on. And that's what he is trying to say, please don't tell on me. Please don't tell on me. I know I made mistakes with some of y'all within the last 5 or 6 months. I know I made mistakes with Rollo and Ringo, now Brainwaves, whoever else thereafter, and Mark the Messenger. So he's admitting what he had thought about us for the last 5 or 6 months. Let's rewind it again, y'all.
These devils and snakes come into the picture. I can tell you right now, one thing that I've learned personally over the last, I would say 5 to 6 months.
You say I'm echoing. How about now? Is I'm echoing now? Let me know if I'm echoing. Is I'm echoing now? I was a little ways from the microphone. Is I'm good now? Let me see something. Hold on. One second, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, I am echoing. Hold on. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. Hold on. Let me do something here. Hold on, let me do something here. Hold on one second. Hold on. I know what's happening. My check. 1 2. My check 1 2. It should be much better. My check. Let me check on mine. Whatchamacallit? My check 1 2. My check 1 2. My check 1 2. All right, so is it double echoing now? Let me know if it's double echo. Hold on, let me see something. My check 1 2 1 2. My check 1 2. Okay, let's get back to the video. Is it good now? Is it clear? Is it clear now? All right, let's continue, y'all. Let me rewind back again what he said about the 5-6 months.
And always learn from your mistakes when you have let these devils and snakes come into the picture. I can tell you right now, one thing that I've learned personally over the last, I would say 5 to 6 months, is that when I get that impulse that a person ain't right, never go against my better judgment. Never second guess that impulse that the Most High give me. Don't ever do it.
He's admitting, y'all, that the last 5-6 months, he didn't care for me, he didn't care for Ringo, he didn't care for Brainwiz. He used us to do his bidding. However, it didn't work because the Most High made sure it didn't go through. And because of that, he's admitting his guilt. Yet, all this fake apology, removing comments in the community tab or try to send you a message in the chat with a different account, all this narcissistic behavior he's doing, he know he's done. He's pretty much done. And he's trying to say the Most High show him this, the Most High show. No, it was the Debo telling you we need some people to use. You must sacrifice certain channels. You got to make sure they don't get to their goal. Because honestly, when you heard Ringo said that I'm going to be a millionaire, that bothered you. That bothered you. That was coming from the testimony of the Most High. Because I'm not going to be a millionaire and my peoples ain't going to be a millionaire. Because the Most High know I'm going to make sure my peoples get it. You have no testimonies on your end of people being successful, people doing good. We got testimonies. We got testimonies from our people say, hey, Ringo, you changed my life for the better. Hey, Rollo, you changed my life for the better. Hey, Brainwiz, you changed my life for the better. Why nobody come out and say, hey, we did them wrong when it comes to that? You have not heard nobody say we did them wrong when it comes to business. A lot of people can say that about you. Brainwiz said about you. Ringo said it about you. I knew of it during the time of the bowling. Something wasn't right. From that time on into what we're seeing now with you. And now you admit to your audience the last 5-6 months that Debo told you what you needed to do, and you thought by doing it that you was going to get reward. No. Now he's coming to collect. They're going to turn on you. You know people going to turn on you. You know other people is about to turn on you. That's why you're saying what you're saying now. Not only about us, other people that's going to come out the woodworks. And like Kawachasai said, you are worse than D. Dower. That's why D. Dower is trying to get you involved, which you already have already. Let's go.
Once you have that nudge that the Lord gives you, and you have a watchful eye towards a person, keep in mind that you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to watch them consistent. You shouldn't have to worry about what angle a person is trying to take, whether a person is manipulative, whether a person is a chameleon. You know, those type of people who try to be any type of way to fit.
You mean to tell us not to
be worried about what you're doing. We're not concerned about what you're doing. You're exposing yourself. You was concerned about being exposed. That's what it is. And you're being exposed on your own channel. I'm just responding to it. Let's go.
Fit in wherever they can fit in just because they're opportunists. So they'll be whoever they gotta be. If you know a person has that characteristic, that person can be trusted.
I'm glad you're telling on yourself. Continue to tell on yourself. Let's go.
So go with your better judgment and don't allow these individuals nowhere near you. Because the fact that you can even see them spiritually, their demons know that you can see them. I said their demons know that you can see them. Right? See,
Keep on telling on yourself. Keep on telling on yourself. Let's go.
this thing is spiritual. If you can view a person and you got your eyebrow up at that person like, I don't know about this individual, stay away from them. It's too late in the game. It is potentially dangerous to entertain those type of characters, so you got to move accordingly. They will make enemies out of you just because you can see who they are. They cannot fast talk you. They cannot manipulate you. Listen, everybody else in the room, everybody in your community, everybody in your town, they may be falling for that, the image and the facade and the mask that they put on. But God's chosen people can see right through it. Make no mistake about it. That's why a lot of the times these damn devils are making enemies out of you. Right? Let's make that clear. Thank y'all so much for watching. Look, mash the subscribe button, mash the like button, turn your post notification bell on so you can get these videos as they're being uploaded. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for catching another broadcast. More material coming. Thank y'all. Shalom and peace.
Increase your
Man, he sound real upset. He sound real upset towards the end, haven't he, y'all? He's sounding real upset. Ain't he sounding real upset, y'all? He's sounding pissed right now. He's sounding pissed right now. He's sounding upset. He's not doing this verse. He's not doing this verse. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 9 to 11. Use hospitality one to another without grudging. Verse 10. As every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. Verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth, that God in all things may be glorified through Jesus Christ, to whom he be praised and dominion forever and ever. Amen. They're not talking about that. And if they talk about it, they're going to be fake about it, I tell you that. They're going to be fake about it. They're going to be fake about it, y'all. All right, let me get something else. Let me go back to my channel. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Say something in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Let me go to my channel. Let me go to my links. No, videos. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me show some hospitality to my brother Zatz. This is a year ago. This is a year ago that brother Zatz arrived to Florida. I want you to pay attention. Show hospitality to your people. Let's go.
Also known as, reached the south of the border, also known as South Carolina. So we kind of got over.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get to the footage. Hold on, y'all. You're not seeing it. 1 second. My mistake. You're not seeing it. Hold on. There we go. My mistake, y'all. I got you. All right, let's continue it. Let me rewind it. All right, here we go.
Reached the south of the border, also known as South Carolina. So we kind of got over the North Carolina traffic, which is good. Some of my suspensions is effed up. I can hear the squeaking, but hey, it is what it is. Now I got to deal with the Georgia traffic soon. That's going to be fun. I'll probably be yelling, but you guys won't hear it, but I will because I'll be the one doing the yelling. So, south of the border, that little tower.
Shout out to Zach. Shout out to Zach. He's in South Carolina at this point in time.
So,
Shout out to him.
bad day, bad day. Yes, indeed, it's a horrible day. Look at this. This here, we have a car. We have a specimen, a Ford specimen, yes, indeed. And it is in between, I'd say, two parking spaces. Yes, those lines, they indicate spots. They have spaces in between those lines.
That's Georgia for you.
Cars can actually go in between them.
That's
But this
Georgia
car
for
in
you.
particular
That is
actually
definitely
went in
Georgia.
between those lines, but in the wrong way. Only in Georgia you would see something like this. Oh, yes, indeed. It's not only the rain and the traffic as you see right here, but it's stuff like this. This is why I cannot stand Georgia. I don't even want to be in Georgia right now. I just got here and I got to deal with this.
Oh, man.
What a long ass trip. But we here. What do you hit? Is the AC on? Oh man, yo, my knees are on fire. You know that South Park episode
Welcome to the South State, Zach.
he had like knee implants, and he like put basketballs in his knees and his implants, and then when you like touch the ground, they like, it's like a BBL but for knees, right? Yeah, that's how I feel on my knees right now. My knees are crazy.
Yeah, so that was, he came to Florida, what day it was? It was a year ago. Year is some change. And look what he said. He says it's going to be a challenge, but a challenge I look forward to enjoy doing. All praises to the Most High. Thank you for welcoming me, bro. That's what Zach said. And then Sean said, congrats on making it safely to Florida. Zach, I know you're going to do good things. That's what Sean the Navigator said. So there you have it. Testimonies. Hospitality. Where's your testimonies, Newgrass and D. Dowell? Where's your testimonies from people that watch your platform? Not the people you congregate with. That don't count, Newgrass and D. Dowell. And people going to see right through it eventually. So he came July 29th, 2023. So he's been in Florida for about a year and 1 month. Today makes it a year and 1 month. So today's August 29th, and he came last year, July 29th. Ain't this a coincidence by the Most High, man? A year and 1 month later, I'm talking about this with Zach. I'm talking about hospitality. So where's your fruit? Where's your fruit, Newgrass? Where is your fruit? Your Wichita and all you characters, D-Dawa and the rest of them. Brainwave show his fruits. Ringo show his fruits. Where's your fruits? Nowhere to be found. So hey y'all, I appreciate you for tuning in to the show. Let me check something out real quick before I get on out of here. Let me check something real quick before I get on out of here. That's pretty much about it. Give me 1 second. I gotta check one more thing. So hey, look. I appreciate everyone for tuning in to the show. If you happen to send something to the Cash App, if you send something to the Cash App later on, I'll shout you out later on. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. Shout out to Forever Studios, the mod in the building. Appreciate you tuning in, making sure everything is good, Forever Studio, while you at the site. And another person came in the chat. The person name is The Truth, Way, and Light. Howard said, God is elect. She says, or he says, New Greek. He or she says, New Greek. Global warming. Lies is projecting his behavior. Unrecognized. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Unrecognized. Why are you telling me about you without telling me? Exactly. So appreciate everybody for tuning in the clouds. Got you through your work time. Y'all about to get off, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get there safe to wherever you're going. Yeah, I'm coming back on later on today. I want to have an open panel. So if you're available to come on Forever Studios, if you want to come on a panel, I want to have an open panel. I want you to talk about your testimonies and stuff like that. That will be the title of the video, testimonies. So if you want to come on, or you may not want to come on, you be in the chat, cool. So if anybody do send me a Cash App, I'll shout you out in the next video. I do appreciate you for tuning in to the show. And I just want to get clarity because I see I didn't say the name all the way in yesterday night, which is last night. Shout out to V-Dub Man Smith for the Cash App. I noticed that my thing was in and out on the phone. So shout out to that brother for sending me a Cash App last night. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, fam. So with that said, y'all take it easy out there, and I'll see y'all later on today. Peace.